This is a vigil for Palestine, silent vigil for Palestine is going to be called. So I'm not sure, everyone's lining up and they're queuing up, and I think they're going to get some candles to light by the look of it. So there's boxes here, which I'm assuming the boxes have candles in them. And then, yeah, there'll be obviously some speeches. It's about 5:15 now. It's supposed to start at 5, so I guess it'll start when it starts. At least they're those electronic candles, not candle candles, because they wouldn't have lit with this bit of wind tonight. Good, thank you, brother. How are you?
Just asking people not lighting candles to stay out of this portion, if you don't mind.
Why?
We've got people coming over with the candles. We're trying to keep it clear for the people that are coming.
Oh, I'm just filming for my Sydney Protest Telegram channel, so I don't think that's an issue.
Yeah, we're asking everybody to stay out of this channel.
Okay, that's okay. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
So yeah, the guy's, telling me to get lost, but I'm not going to. So.
Future reference.
Yes.
This is about 4 months old, this list.
Okay.
These are all the children that were killed.
Yeah.
4 months ago.
Okay. So it's 4 months. It's 4 months more. Okay. No worries. Thank you, sir. This is where I live. I live above here in the Summit apartments above the Summit Arcade, and there's a new business open, and the Chinese always have their flowers there, and it's a milk tea, another milk tea that we need, and they're giving away of hey tea in your area, buy one get one free. So there's a million staff in there. You won't believe the queue of people. It just goes on and on and on. It just goes on and on and on down the street. It just keeps going and keeps going, that these people have to get the new milk tea and get a photo, and they have little barriers that, they knew it was going to be this busy. The people just planted on their bags there because they're going to be waiting for 3 hours, I'd say, at this stage down here. And then this is the end of the queue. So it goes forward to the end, and then it U-turns and then goes back up. I've never seen anything like it. And there was a new one at the corner here. There's milk teas. I want to do a milk tea video of these milk teas that are everywhere. And it's just these little lumpy round things in the bottom of a glass of sweet friggin', I don't know what it is, but there's one here on the corner called Changyang, or this next to the Changyang, I don't know what it's called, but they were super busy when they opened, and now this one's just opened, so it's super busy, and there'll be fuck all here. There'll be nobody at this one because it's like, oh no, we need the new one. We've got to hold our milk tea in our hand and get our Insta photo. It's just ridiculous. Oh, there's a few in there. No, there's actually a queue of 2 more just joined, so 5. A queue of 5, and they've got a staff of like 4 people in there. The other one has got a staff of hundreds. It's just garbage, it's just rubbish. But it's just the way it is now. These milk tea stores, and I've always wanted to do a video of the number of milk tea stores that are 1 block from me and where I live. And I reckon there would be, I would estimate there would be maybe 30 or 40, I would say. And my thoughts are, shut them all down, shut the whole lot down, get rid of them all the people that are working there, it's up to, it is what it is. And then I mean, I don't like to talk about demographics. Well, I do, and you will see there is a single. This is the middle of Sydney, and there is a singular. There's another guy filming. It's always the same. Like there's people like me, my demographic, filming, and people like these guys standing there and waiting. There is a singular demographic of person there. You won't see anyone else. I won't mention who it is or say what it is because it's quite obvious to the eye. You don't need me to say it and speak it out. But this is it. This is Sydney. This is how it is. There's another shop up. Another one over the road closed down. They were super busy. The same. And then they close. I don't know what all the shit is here. Signorama. Oh, you have a tea, get one free. They've got some like a little masky thing there and more tea. What that woman's doing. And of course, drag queens. You can't escape the drag queens. They're everywhere. You have to have a drag queen. It's not possible not to have a drag queen. on the signage from the Sydney City Council, they love their drag queens. And we've got this, I won't go any further. Anyway, I'm heading up to a Palestinian rally now. It's called a silent vigil march or something up at Town Hall. And I'll just do one last thing. This is called the Resh Hotel. Pubs are just, Friday night. Oh, there's a few people in there, not many. Pubs have just come to a bit of a grinding halt. The Three Wise Monkeys, they'll get busier later maybe, but there's no one there. It's just the milk tea. It's all about milk tea. I do one little laugh. I can go across the street here without getting hit. Look at this fucker. He's half parked, half not parked. Like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. He's probably an Uber waiting for someone. Yeah, the taxi gave him a bit of hurry up. I mean, you could easily just park. There's not an issue. You could park further over, but he's just fucking half planted there. But there's the dude coming out of this place here with his hat on. It's called the Sydney Hotel CBD. And it is notorious for something that I always love to film. Oh, they've taken away all these. They used to have these poster boards, those electric poster boards here. It's gone. But they're notorious for something. This is the 27th of July, 2024. And they will not take it down. Please show your proof of vaccination. It's a condition of entry. And you've got to check in. It's mandatory. These guys, it never ends. They will not take these signs down. They will not take it down. It's unbelievable. At the date it is now. It's been illegal to do it for, I think, 3 years now. And these guys used to have heaps here, the monkey. But they just have they're just trying to flog their own wares now. But they used to have so many no vax, no entry, blah 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 blah. That's the World Square building, the Mega World Square building. So this is the corner of what's it called, Liverpool and George Street. And there's the milk tea queue, the long snaking milk tea queue to get a new milk tea because there's not enough. They do not have enough different milk teas in the pubs. They're empty. Friday night, fucking no one. No one's there. It's completely empty. Not a sausage. But if you find a milk tea place or a new one, you got, what do you got here? Pepper Lunch. I don't know what that is. Sushi Hub. Share tea. Look at this one. Share tea. You could walk here and get your own. You could get a share tea, which is a milk tea. There's a Tiger. Try the Tiger. $7.50 for a large. $6.70 for a regular. There's just two young ladies there trying to cope with no one that's going there. This is another milk tea place here. Buy one, you get 50% off. So it's the same. It's the same deal. There's one lady there on her phone because there's nobody there. Everyone's got to go to the new one. Like I said, I want to do a milk tea video of all the milk teas within a 1 block radius of where I live. And I think it would be quite surprising. And my mission, or not my mission, but what I suggest, shut the whole lot down. Shut the lot of them down and see what happens then. Anyway, there's a guy who's selling his wares. 50 to 80% off tonight only. come and get some of this jewellery. Starbucks. I'm sure the protest I'm going to tonight, they won't be too impressed with Starbucks. They've got a few customers in there. So people having real coffee. And there's an interview going on here in the streets of Sydney with a lady with a phone on a tripod interviewing someone, and a man interviewing her. And this is the old event cinema. And the smell, you can smell it now, it absolutely fucking stinks of these cooked in disgusting oil sticks. There's the first two ladies are there nibbling away on their sticks, having the last little bit. It fucking reeks as you walk in. This lady's nibbling on hers. The sticks are everywhere. It's not very crowded today, but it will get more crowded later. So what you do is you come along, it's usually the prices for whatever sticks you want. You can get them by the bunch or by the thing. You come in here, you come and choose your sticks, put it on this dirty old tray, and they stick it in this freaking disgusting oil. It's like, you can't see the oils in the back, but they baste it in this mush and then stick it in the oil, and then once you eat your sticks, you just discard them. And it makes the whole place stink of disgusting oil, of dirty oil. It smells like it just hasn't been cleaned for months, if not years. But, I think it's just the smell. Oh, otherwise Hungry Jack's. It's Sydney, man. Oh, what else? Oh, the Plaza Hotel. They've got a rename, but it's still under construction. That's a little way down to Town Hall. All right, well, I'll stop rabbiting on. I'm going up to this, I won't put this on as I will not put this on my post for tonight about the Palestine rally, but we'll see how many are up there. I think there should be a few cops around because it's oh, look at this. There's not even anyone in here, but it's so bright. It's like a super, super bright. And of course, you can't have money. It's all tokens. Everything's tokens. Insert two tokens. You've got to use your credit card to get a token. And this thing is like, there's one thing in there. It's never been one. It's never been one. Never ever has anyone won that big freaking Kermit lookalike. Uncle Tetsu's, that used to be Brizzy. They got their lines set up here, but there's fuck all people in there. Nobody's that keen. It's a bit late in the day for them, probably. Although it's only just kicking on now. The bikes, one of my pet hates. So Gongcha, that's another tea. There's two blokes at the desk. There's one guy. Three people working inside. Then Machi is another tea place. So you get these little bobbly things in the bottom. And this was crazy when it first opened. And they had a little thing on the wall, and people used to get their Insta photos done with the wall photo and KFC. the chickens for KFC. It's always a good meme, especially quite appropriate at the moment where I'm heading. Oh, I can hear a bit of megaphone noise, so maybe there is going to be a few. I don't know how many there will be here. It sounds like it's going to be a just missed it. But it gives me a chance to talk about my bikes, one of my many pet hates. There's a Clover Moore, I think. She was in her newsletter saying, we don't like them, but it's a state issue. It's not a local government issue. We can't get rid of them. And what I always say is they're just not a receptacle, a garbage receptacle. And then they bring them and they load them all up like that. And then there's the guys doing the Uber Eats just running there. And there's more over the road there. There's another several on that side. So you got those ones. You got another, what was it, 6, 7, 5, 4, 5, I don't know how many was there. You got here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these have all been dumped off. There's a guy going to use it maybe. Look at that, he's getting close, he's having a look, seeing which one's the best. Someone's collecting their bottles and they'll put them there. Hopefully no other bottle collector will steal them in the interim. Yeah, he's going to have a go. So just clicking off the helmet, safety first. Oh, here's the guy. He's the bottle collecting guy, so he's getting his bottles. So no one will knock off his bottles. Here's a dude looking a bit better for wear, having a durry. Yeah, you see, this dark guy here, the black skinned dude. I don't know if he's Aboriginal or if he's what he is, but he's always around. He just floats. He's a floater. He floats. There's people sleeping there. There's another guy who's got his camp set up on the edge there. But it's undercover. So this bit, it's like it might be it is undercover. So at least they got some sort of protection. All right, so we're getting close to the Palestinian rally. There's someone's bedding up there, so that's the problem with these homeless guys. You don't know who's going to come and go through your shit and take it. When you go off to wherever they go.
I've seen that.
And there's always people down here. Oh, the Assanges are here. Of course, it's Friday. We'll go and have a say hello to Tony and the boys. This bank, I think, is still running. They'll be shut pretty soon. Oh yeah, there's Tony and the Assange. Free Assange now, I don't know. Or Vindicate Assange now, they've changed it to Vindicate Julian now. We'll just have one more little look down here because it's always... So the Sydney... there's fuck all there. There's fuck all Palestinians there. It's very quiet. There's like what... It's 5 o'clock. It's after 5 because I've been rabbiting on for... It's 12 minutes, so it's definitely after 5 and there's nobody there. So yeah, I'll go and have a hello to the Assanges. And there's always someone. I mean, it's a busy spot. This is probably what I would call the centre of Sydney. So you got George Street and what's that, Park? It's called Park, but I think it becomes Druitt once it gets past Park. So yeah, this is what I call the centre of Sydney. And you got more of those fucking bikes. They collect. I don't know what they do. They collect them and they move them there. There's always homeless people hanging here, or not homeless, but they're just begging. You know, they have their cup out and people give them food which they don't want. And there's this lady planted in the middle here and someone's having a chat with her. Someone's always thinking they're doing the right thing. I have no income from selling it. Yeah, right, fucking bullshit. Can you please help and support me? Yeah, whatever, okay. And then there's more of these bikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's this, 11? And then, like I said, they become a receptacle for garbage. Here you got a whole bunch of chocolates. Someone just dumped all their... They've had enough chocolate and they dumped the rest in there. They're probably quite expensive ones from across the road at that what's it called? Snack or something or other. Yeah, they're probably pricey. And there's usually someone, playing a bit of music up here. Oh, okay, that'll do me. That's it. That's enough. That's enough of me. There's another guy using one of those things. I always say no one uses them, but here's the proof. And another one. There's fucking 2, 3 I've seen in a matter of minutes. He didn't worry about the helmet, whereas this guy has. Justice for refugees. So you got now, up here tonight, you're going to have the Palestinian rally. You got the Justice for Refugees. Refugee Lives Matter. A guy just looks like he's having to snooze while he's waiting. It's always these older kind of 60s white, overweight white guys. Some casualties of the refugee detention. So these guys, it's a hard life. When you come into Australia on, you just rock up and you put into immigration detention. Anyway, there's the Assanges. So I'll have a chat with them, and I'll get back into it. It's always so funny how I get I just get people filming me now. If I come to a Palestinian rally, I'm like a marked man. I've got this guy, he just follows me around wherever I walk. He just follows me around. And the other photographers are allowed to do as they please. But I just get harassed. It's just an odd thing that happens now. But it's just what we have to live with, I guess. And there's another lady, one of these offsiders, that tells him what to do. And she's filming me, and I don't know. It's just a weird situation. This guy in the middle here in the black, he's always there, but he's hugging with them. See, he's part of the clique, so he's allowed to film. Not anyone else, but just me in particular. I always have to have this someone follow me, and everyone just like staring at me, and it's just how it is. And I can't. No matter where I go, he just follows along. If I walk away, he'll just. He's like a little, I don't know what the fuck it is. Anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, look, let's just try and we'll hear what the speeches say. I'm sure there are going to be some speakers tonight. My little man will be with me the whole way to make sure, I don't know what he thinks is going to happen, but he'll make sure it doesn't happen. Yeah, so I walked back out to the main part of Town Hall, and then the guy stopped following me, but I'll come back in and see how it goes. They got a kind of a barrier all around it, but the numbers aren't swelling to a massive. They did say 5 o'clock, it's 5:30 now. The numbers haven't swollen to a massive amount, but everyone's getting their box of candles. There's like a shitload of candles in each box, so it's going to be there will be a lot of candles. The boxes have come down quite a degree now. There's people setting up with the picnic blankets right at the back here to beat the queue. So we'll try and do it unharassed this time. He's a bit busy. My little man, he hasn't seen me come back in, so he's a bit busy at the moment. I guess these are just mats that people have set up with tissues for people to sit on and listen to the speeches. Yeah, let's have a look and see what's happening with the visual. And whatever the guy said before about it being fairly old, and the signage here is fairly old, so there's been additional in the meantime. But there's a lot more candles now than there was in the beginning. Yeah.
Flash of white light lit up the sky over Gaza tonight. People running for cover.
You've been there 35.
Yeah. I got to get in the flood. They came with their tanks and their planes, with ravaging fiery flames, and nothing remains. Just a voice rising up in the smoky haze. We will not go down in the night without a fight. You can burn up our mosques and our homes and our schools, but our spirit will never die. We will not go down in Gaza tonight.
For being here. We're about to start the program of today's event. We appreciate if you can finalize the candidate, and then we'll see you again. Thank you. Children land in Palestine. Today, we gather to shatter the silence and stand unbreakable and to show our solidarity with the thousands affected. By lighting 15 candles, we honor and remember all of the killed children in Palestine. Together, today in Town Hall, we're conveying a powerful symbol and showing our collective grief. I'm gonna now introduce Raf. Raf Lavalli is a Nagarigo Banhang from Nagarigo and Yon Nation. Nagarigo is their grandmother's country, and youth is their grandfather's country. They are an artist, ritualist, ceremony and law people, meditation teacher, expressive and cultural art therapist, experienced workshop facilitator, and a fact activist. Raf holds a great passion for the land and working with the communities in respecting and honoring traditional owners, ancestors, and the spirits of a place. Raf will give us the honor of performing a welcome to the country. Raf.
Nurunj, Yama, Nurunj Dadagawengu, Yora, Nurunj Gwangi, Nyabi, Nyajang, Nyaban, Nyagan, Burbu, Wanga, it was these shores that the invader colonisers came to these lands. It was these shores that the resistance fighters stood and fought. It was these shores where our children and families began to be massacred. And it was these shores where we fought back. And it's these streets where we fight, we march with our fists in the air along your side. For your children in Gaza and in Palestine are our children. For they had dreams, they had families and have families, and they are loved. You know, my mom, we've been accused of being professional mourners, and yes, we are. Because to mourn is to love. To grieve is to love. And every single child who has been martyred, traumatised, injured, orphaned, are our children too. And from these shores of so-called Botany Bay to the shores of Gaza, we remember them. And we love them. And from my ancestors, and the blood spilt on these lands, we stand with you, and we mourn with you, we grieve with you, and we fight with you, and we love with you. Yerubim.
We have 3 candles that will be lit to honour and remember First Nations children, Palestinian children who lost their lives before October, and all children killed in conflicts around the world.
I invite Ra to light the candle for the First Nations children. I invite Zarok to light the candle for the Palestinian children. I invite Jenny to light the candle for all the other children around the world.
I will now introduce... now introduce our first speaker, Jenny Leong. She is the Greens member for the electorate of Newtown in New South Wales Legislative Assembly and is the Greens New South Wales Human Rights spokesperson. Jenny is a passionate activist, campaigner, feminist and equality advocate. Since October 2023, Jenny has been outspoken in New South Wales Parliament about the genocide in Gaza and attended many rallies and actions in solidarity with Palestine. Please welcome Jenny.
Thank you all, and thank you so much for being here this evening. Thank you for your ongoing commitment and solidarity to a free Palestine. I would like to join in acknowledging, as all of you I'm sure do in your hearts, that we are here on Gadigal land, that it was stolen land, land that was never ceded, land that saw the First Nations people of this country subjected to a genocide, to colonisation, and to ongoing lack of respect, of treaties, and of justice. And when we here tonight, to gather in recognition and honour and in complete despair at the tens of thousands of people who have lost their lives in Gaza, may we also join with our First Nations elders and leaders in respect and provide them with our commitment to the ongoing struggle that we have in this country to address the settler colonial powers that still remain. I don't think that there are any words that any of you need to hear to be convinced that what is happening and has been happening in Palestine for so many decades must stop. You know that because you're here. You know that the loss of life, that the genocidal attacks that we have seen since the 7th of October last year were not the beginning. You know that the ongoing displacement and the violence and the apartheid that has been occurring as a result of the actions of the Israeli government with the backing and support and complicity of governments around the world has been going on for decades and decades and decades. But the reason we are here tonight is to recognise that while we endlessly hear the names of individual victims of other wars, of other tragedies, that so often there is an absolute erasure and silence of the individual names of children, of people who have died as a result of the Israeli government's ongoing genocidal attacks and human rights violations in Palestine. And so tonight, with these candles, with coming out in this vigil, young and old, we are saying that we want to see an end to this absolutely horrific situation. But it is not enough. It is not enough just to see an end. We need to recognise that the only solution now is a completely free Palestine. And that means that we must all join together in honouring those who have died by committing to ensure that we see that out. And so may we gather one day together, and instead of doing so in mourning and in loss of the tens of thousands of lives that have been lost, particularly of the next generation of Palestinian young children, can we instead be gathering to watch their joy of the next generation of Palestinian children playing in a free Gaza, in a free Palestine, and know that the strength and struggle of the Palestinian people will hold us up in all that we do, because the staunch determination of Palestinian people in their resistance to the struggles and the attacks that they have been facing are beyond fathomable. And I want to pay finally a tribute to all of the Palestinian Australian people who are here tonight and who have been endlessly struggling with the trauma that is going on in your homeland while you are facing the horrific lack of any leadership from those in power here, and say that we stand in solidarity with you, we stand in defiance with you, and we commit our ongoing support for boycotts, divestments and sanctions to ensure that we achieve a free Palestine and that the Israeli authorities are held to account. May we all remember that people are not numbers. They are people's brothers, sisters, friends, family, and the level of death that has occurred means there are so many with blood on their hands. But you are not of those people. You are the people that care about a future that is peace, that is love, that is hope. And I thank you and I thank Families for Palestine for reminding us of the importance of coming together to show solidarity and to respect and mourn those who have needlessly lost their lives as a result of the horrific actions of the Israeli authorities. Thank you very much, and may you all look after yourselves this evening and take care in these hard times.
The names that we are about to read, numbering 4,108, the true number of our killed children. These names are a heartbreaking reminder of the countless victims whose stories remain untold and whose memories live in our hearts. We will now begin reading our kids' names. These kids will always be in our memories.
عبد الجواد حسو، عبد الخليق البابا، عبد الرحيم أواب، عبد الرحمن صالح، عبد الرحمن سعد، عبد الرؤوف الفرج، عبد الكريم شباب، عبد الكريم الحراجي، عبد الله زرم، عبد الله الخضر، عبد الله محمد، أدم الدحوح، أدم الأيجر، أدم أبو عجاوي، أحمد دلول، أحمد نوفل، أحمد دردونة، أحمد فوضى، أحمد الحداد، أحمد برهوم، عائشة شدين، عليا السحري، ألما الكتراوي، ألما حمدان، ألما الزهراني، علام الأشقر، أمال صالحينا، أمال البيوت، أمير المصري، أنس الزهير، أنس سكات، أنس الحسنات، أنيسة علي، أنور الهندي، أسيل أبو حماد، أسيل الأشي، أسيل دهار، أوس الأليل، آيات فوانا، آليا أبو راس،
حبيب، حور العين، إبراهيم شقورة، إبراهيم الكوفة، إبراهيم القارة، إيمان الحناوي، إسماعيل فرحان، عيسى فرموش، عياد محيسن، جمال المغاري، جنة حمودة، جنة أبو حمد، جهاد البالغ، جوان عامر، جول الآمش، جود النسيم، جوري الجروشة، جوري النجار، جوري أبو قطالة، جوري مقداد، كريم المدفون، كريمة المغول، كنان أبو شكيان، خالد أبو البريم، خالد البابا، لنا نغازي، لنا لولو، ليان حسين، ليان أبو فيصل، لؤي الأجراري، مها البابا، محمود النبحان، محمود أبو البابا، محمود أبو شواش، مي القيطة، ملك درويش، ملك أبو سيف، ملك حلاوة، محمد شهاب، محمد أبو الروس، ملك شلوم، ملك أبو وقاص، ملك مغاري، لنا أبو الواف، مهر بحر، ماريا فرديك، ماريا الشناتي، ماريا المصري، مريم سيدة، مريم عاشور
0 years old. Muhammad al-Dairi, Muhammad Abu Yunus, Muhammad al-Kanun, Murad Abu Saifan, Mus al-Halabi, Mus Hedazi, Mus Huda, Mustafa Sakala, Nabil al-Aidi, Najwa Radwani, Nasser Jagun, Nasser al-Rakawi, Nisreen al-Najjar, Noor al-Gerini, Noor Abu Hasira, Noor Halasa, Abaida Abu Maili, Omar Shamla, Omar Sharaf, Omar al-Batini, Omar Abu Jadala, Osama Aslim, Thais al-Aidi, Thais Abaid, Rafat al-Azami, Rafat Anan, Raid Alai, Raid Rajab, Rafif al-Fakawi, Rafif al-Nabahi, Rajar Abu Qatar, Rakan Musa, Rakan Ayla Abu Elaish, Ayman al-Masri, Ayman Ismail, Badr al-Din al-Amrain, Bara Shehadeh, Bara Abu Shuaib, Basma Abu Sharia, Bilsan Habush, Kamil al-Baya, Celine al-Mutaw, Celine al-Khatib, Dahad al-Akras, Dana Abu Shamala, Daniel Mansour, Dilla al-Bakri, Dima Ghanem, Eileen al-Akras, Elaf al-Bash, Elaine Abu Najjar, Ez Hagazi, Ez Eldin al-Haddad, Fatima al-Azam, Fawaz Musleh, Firas al-Kishawi, Saif Abu Graita, Dana Abu Jazar, Habiba Zahir,
Hatiba Abdul Nader, Hala al-Badrakari, Hala al-Bani, Hamza Dori, Hamza Abu Zuhair, Hamza al-Bal, Hamza al-Waida, Hamza al-Sabiri, Hassan al-Ghafir, Hazim Abu Said, Heidi Ahmed, Huda Jarad, Huda al-Luf, Tur Mahani, Tur al-Nasir. And if anyone's feeling distressed, we do have social workers and well-being officers on hand. Please do find someone wearing a vest and they'll direct you. I'll be reading the kids who are 1-year-olds. Hussam Abu Zaryan, Ibrahim Gordov, Ibrahim Salim, Imad Al-Bayoub, Imad Al-Adel,
I can't hear the speakers.
Imad
It's so
Al-Sayyid
bad. I can't
Ahmad,
hear. I won't be able to
Ismail
record it.
Hamad, Jamil Eid, Jihad Muhsin,
Yeah, but I'm down here.
Jihan
I'm not on the top.
Al-Asad,
They're all up there. I'm down
Jood
here.
Al-Hassi,
Okay.
Jood Nasrallah, Julia Al-Kurd,
I saw the other
Julia
photographer just
Kasturi,
comes and goes as he pleases.
Zumana Al-Khanfal, Joy Abdul Jawad, Karam
I'm
Al-Suri,
okay. I'm okay.
Karim Al-Dahdour, Sinan Al-Nazi,
Yeah.
Sinan Al-Sirsi,
I spoke to him and he
Sinan
doesn't
Gharib,
have any problem with me.
Kenzi Al-Nabil, Khalid
He's not the
Miqdad,
Huh?
I'm the organizer.
Khalil Al-Nassar, Khalil Al-Ashqar,
Yeah, I've spoken to him and he said he was taking
Hamid
photos for
Abu
Telegram.
Bakr,
Some people just feel a bit
Lana
uncomfortable because they're
Muslim,
quite vulnerable.
Lana Jordan, Lana Al-Hur,
How's the protest?
Lian
I was
Salah,
here. I was on the steps here on the
Lian
9th of October last year, filming the rally, and my footage.
Mahmoud
We
Ab,
don't mind. We don't mind. It's
Yeah.
just that there are some people here who are quite vulnerable. They're reading names out. They're crying. They just don't want to be filmed like their face to be filmed so up close. You're more than welcome to go down and take photos. Like we're not saying you can't take
Maria
photos.
Aslan,
We're just saying
Maria
like,
Abu
you just be a
Tayman,
little bit respectful of those.
Marwan
You're being disrespectful at all of them. You know, there's
Maryam
people. I'm
Abu
sure there's
Juda.
people filming.
Maryam Mohsen,
But it's just that you're
Masa
very close. That's all.
Hijazi, Masa Musa, Masa Hamad,
So we're,
Masa Al-Habashi,
okay, no worries.
Masa Ashur, Mayar Dalul, May
Yeah, I'm kind of over
Mira Musa,
these people now. It's just a constant harassment. They get followed. They get, you know, people just take photos of me. It just doesn't end. And you know, I don't know. Anyway, I've had enough. You know, I've been pushed out of, you know, covering the rallies on the, you know, the weekly rallies because of their actions, and now, you know, just get harassed at every turn. The other photographer, there's nobody here. There's no mainstream media here. You know, the other photographers can just come and go as they please, but it's like, you know, because they're in the loop with these guys, and because I'm in the outer, it's like, no, you know, just I make people upset. I'm upsetting people. My presence upsets people, which is pretty much the way it is now. It's how it has been for a while with these guys. Yeah, I'm just over it, to be honest. Oh, here's someone I know, so I'll go and say hello. But he won't want to be seen near me because it's like, you know, I'm the curse. I'm the curse amongst people. Anyway.